Once again everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel, and this time we are here to teach you on how to create a brochure using canva.com. First, you need to search a template, a free template under a free account. If you don't have an account with Canva yet, you can start with a free account and you can still get a bunch of free templates, images, elements, and fonts that you can use on your project. To search for the template for the brochure design, you can use the search bar here on top and you can just type in brochures, and the brochure templates will automatically open on your dashboard. So there are a lot of free brochure templates that you can use. You can search for the trifold brochures, which is a really nice design for brochures. It's either for yourself or for your clients, because a lot of people are actually earning a decent side income just by designing brochures or trifold brochures for their clients. And these people are considered freelancers in some freelancing sites like Fiverr, Upwork, and other platforms like that. So for the sake of this tutorial, we'll just choose a very nice template, a trifold template, okay, and we'll start designing from that template that we have chosen. So I'm pointing at a free template here. This one, this is a trifold template. This is a trifold brochure. So just click on this one and the template gets inserted to your working area or to your canvas here. As you can see, it opens up in a new tab. On the left side of your screen, the dark area here, this is the tools panel where you can see a lot of different templates that you can use. If you change your mind, you can just search for other templates that you like. Well, going back, for example, you can search for a brochure that is related to your business. There are lots of options here that you can choose. Photography brochure, that would be easier for you or for your clients. So let's take, for example, sales brochure. All the sales brochures will open up and you can just choose any free template for your project. Okay, I like this one. Let's use the free template, this free template for now. Click on that one and it gets inserted to your working area and your tools panel as well. So if you will check on your tools panel, you will see the templates. There are lots of free templates that you can use, the free elements as well if you're into free account. Photos that are free, the text combinations or groups of text that you can use for your project, and here's the upload button where you can also upload your own images, videos, and audio. So going back to templates, so let's start editing this one just to show you how to navigate your way to your working dashboard. So this is the template. Below this one is the slide handle below. You can easily zoom in or zoom out on your projects, just in case you are working on this text element, for example. You can easily see what you are really working on. So just to show you how to edit a template, this is a trifold brochure. So the first thing we can do is maybe click on this element here, the background element, and you will see the option on top of this bar. And before we move on with that, on the blue bar here on top, change the file name first. For example, sales brochure, so you can easily find that in your designs folder within your Canva account. Okay, so click on this one. Let's go back to that, and on the option here you can change the background color and you can easily find something that is really nice for you. You can just play around with all the colors that you can find here. The photo colors is actually based on the image that you have. It's based on the photo that is included in the template, or you can use the default colors of Canva. So this is a really nice shade of black there, okay, and that's how you change the background color. If you want to change the image here, you can just go to photos on your tools panel and search for example, food. Maybe your client is in the business of selling food. I love showcasing food in my tutorials because I love food as well. So all you have to do is choose a really nice free all you need to do is choose a really nice free food photo that you can use for your design. When you click on the free photo, it gets inserted to your working canvas, and you can just double click on that, and you can, on the four corners are four handles that you can, drag, so you can increase the size or the dimension of the image that you have chosen. Okay, let's zoom in or zoom out so we can see the size of the canvas clearly. So you have to choose what portion of or part of the image that you want to showcase on your design. So as you can see, if you want to showcase this portion of the image that you have chosen, you just click on the handle here on the middle of the image and then drag. When you see the dotted lines appear, you know it's on the exact position of the template. So release on that, and there you go. You can also, when you click on an element, all of the options appear on top, and you can easily adjust the color, the filters. You can crop it, you can flip it if you like. So something like that, whatever you think is best for your project. And then you can adjust the color by clicking on the adjust button there. Set the brightness there. You can also set the transparency settings on top. Let's set it to 100, and then you send it to back. Click on the old image there, and you have to delete it. Click on the delete icon there, or you can simply press the delete button on your keyboard. So there you go. And this is the text, looking good. You can just double click on the text area, and you can just place whatever you want. Here. So there you go. You can also change the font to whatever. Okay, it's up to you. You can italize it if you want. Here. Text whatever here. You can delete this element here, but it looks good on there. So just leave it at that. So this is the font that you have used. Maybe you want to use the same font for this one. It's up to you. Okay, maybe you want to use the same font for that, and you just have to double click on that and change the details or the content of the brochure. Now this is a tri-fold brochure. You can just fold it into 3. You can also change the color of this element here if you don't want this to be blue. You can adjust the size there. You can just drag it, and when you see the dotted line appear, you know that you are on the exact same margin there on your brochure. You can also change the font here. It's up to you. You will see the font options here on top of this bar here on top. You see a lot of options here that you can play around with. And that depends. You can change the color of this element here. You can change it to black as well. And there you go. So you can change the image here. You can just delete it, and you can find another free photo that you can insert on your project. There you go. And you have to drag on all 4 to increase the size. You can drag it, whatever portion of the image that you want to show on your design. Okay, and on the middle is the crop feature. Alright, so you can just crop it. You see the dotted line appear, or the purple one appear, that you're in the right area of the brochure. So you can adjust the color as well, set it to a bit darker there, and then you right click on it and then send to back. So there you go. Same thing goes for your second page. This is your front, the front side of the brochure, and this is the back side of the brochure. You can just click on that image there and delete that using the delete icon on top. Okay, you can undo that by using the undo button on top, or you can just press Ctrl Z on your keyboard. You can also redo that using the redo button on top of the blue bar here. Okay, so you can change that as well. Maybe use this image of a sandwich. You can adjust the color or the brightness, I should say, and then you have to drag whatever position you like. There, the dotted line appears on the section here, so you can just crop it here. See the dotted line there? And just leave it at that. You can right click and send to back, and the old photo you can just delete that, and there you go, it's the new photo. The element here, you can just drag the overlay here and just stretch it upwards. There you go, really nice looking. Of course, you can reposition the text here. You can change the font as well. You have all the options on top. It's up to you. You can play around with all the elements here depending on your liking. Just make sure that when you click on an element, it's highlighted in blue and you know that this is the one you're working on. See, you see the boxed blue margin there, you know you're working on this element. And anything that you click on, you just have a look at the bar here, because the options will automatically appear for each of the elements that you click on inside your template. Okay, you can change that to the same color that you used here. This gray here. Just do page, for example. And if you are satisfied with your design, you can easily download it using the download button on top. You can also zoom in and zoom out what you think is lacking in the design. Right, looks good, it's really nice. This is how you create a trifold brochure. And well, you can click the download button on top. You can include the crop marks on the print file, or you can just leave it at that. And then you just have to, of course, you can also select what page you would like to be saved as a PDF file, right? You can just select page 1, or maybe just the front page or the back page. All right, so you click on done if you're decided, and then of course you have to click download, and it automatically gets downloaded to your computer. Alright, so that's how you do it. There, it's been downloaded. All you have to click on the file, double click on the file, and then just for you to be able to see the product that you have created for you or for your client. There, it's really nice, and you can easily send this to your client, and they can already print it right away. So that is how you create a trifold brochure using Canva.com. Okay, for inspiration, if you are designing anything that you would like design, you can go to Pinterest.com. Yes, and you can search for some brochure designs for inspiration. Just type in brochure, and all the designs will appear. You can just maybe get inspiration from all the designs that you see on Pinterest. Well, that's about it for our tutorial for today on how you design a brochure using Canva.com. Well, we'll see you on the next video. Take care for now.